Listen, folks, life is full of people who'll tell you what you can't do. They'll point out every reason why your dreams are impossible, why your goals are out of reach, and why your ambition is foolish. And you know what? They're wrong. But here's the kicker: proving them wrong isn't about arguing with them, debating them, or even trying to change their minds. No, proving them wrong is about action. It's about showing them through your results. Success is the best response to doubt and criticism. It's not something that needs to be shouted from the rooftops or debated endlessly. It's not about retaliating with words or trying to convince the doubters to see your worth. True success doesn't need a soapbox or a megaphone. It simply speaks for itself. When someone underestimates you, dismisses your dreams, or tells you that you can't achieve something, the most powerful thing you can do is channel that energy into action. Actions have a way of silencing doubts more effectively than any argument ever could. People will always have opinions, and those opinions often come from their own insecurities, fears, or limited perspectives. They may project their own failures onto you, convinced that if they couldn't do it, then surely you can't either. But their doubts don't define you. What defines you is how you respond. Do you let their negativity seep into your mind and hold you back, or do you let it fuel your determination to push forward? Doubt can either paralyze you or motivate you, and the choice is entirely yours. Success isn't about proving them wrong out of spite. It's about showing them through your results that they underestimated you. It's about taking their doubt and criticism and using it as a catalyst for growth, resilience, and determination. When you hear someone say, "You can't do that," it's an opportunity, not an obstacle. It's a chance to lean into your goals with even greater focus and purpose. Their disbelief is simply a reminder of what you're fighting for. It's easy to get caught up in wanting to respond to criticism immediately. You want to fire back, defend yourself, and make sure everyone knows that you're capable. But success doesn't happen in the moment. It's a process. It's built day by day, choice by choice, effort by effort. And the best part, when you're focused on your journey, you don't have time to engage in pointless arguments or debates. You're too busy working, growing, and proving them wrong by simply becoming everything they said you couldn't be. Criticism can sting and doubt can feel like a weight on your shoulders, but those feelings can also be powerful motivators. When someone doubts you, it forces you to ask yourself, do I believe in my own potential enough to keep going? The answer to that question is what separates those who rise above the noise from those who crumble under it. When you truly believe in yourself, other people's opinions lose their power. Their doubts no longer feel like barriers. They become stepping stones on the path to your success. The journey to success isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be. It's filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. But those moments are exactly what makes success so meaningful. Every time you overcome an obstacle or push through a difficult moment, you're proving not only to others but also to yourself that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. And as you keep moving forward, you'll find that the voices of doubt and criticism grow quieter. They're drowned out by the sound of your progress, your achievements, and your relentless determination. Success in its purest form is about becoming the best version of yourself. It's not about living for the approval of others or seeking validation from the people who doubted you. It's about knowing that you gave everything you had to achieve your goals. It's about waking up every day with a clear sense of purpose, knowing that you're on the path to something greater. And when you reach that point, you won't need to say a word. Your success will do all the talking for you. Prove your worth by your actions, not your words. In a world where talk is cheap and promises are often empty, it's what you do that sets you apart. Words can inspire, they can motivate, but they can never replace the power of tangible results. People listen to what you say, but they believe what you do. It's in the consistency of your efforts, the determination in your steps, and the discipline in your habits that your true value is revealed. Actions speak louder, clearer, and with more authority than any declaration ever could. When you rely solely on words to convince others of your potential or your commitment, you leave room for doubt. Words, after all, can be forgotten or dismissed. They can be misinterpreted or ignored. But actions are undeniable. When you consistently show up, put in the work, and deliver on what you've set out to accomplish, there's no room for misunderstanding. Your actions form a track record, a living testament to your dedication and capability. People are naturally skeptical, especially when they've heard promises that went unfulfilled or seen goals abandoned midway. It's not enough to declare that you'll succeed or to tell the world about your dreams. What matters is what you do when no one is watching, how you handle the grind when it's tedious, and how you keep going when the initial excitement is worn off. Actions build trust not just in others, but in yourself. Every step you take toward your goal reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve it. There's a certain power in letting your actions do the talking. When you focus on execution rather than explanation, you redirect your energy toward progress instead of trying to gain approval. You're not wasting time defending your dreams to skeptics or justifying your efforts to those who don't understand them. Instead, you're pouring all of your effort into the things that truly matter, taking the next step, solving the next problem, and achieving the next milestone. Proving your worth through action doesn't mean you have to move mountains overnight or achieve instant success. It's about consistent, purposeful effort over time. It's about showing up every day with the intention to be better than you were yesterday. It's about committing to the process even when it's hard and staying the course even when progress seems slow. Each action, no matter how small, compounds into something greater, and over time those small, consistent actions become impossible to ignore. When you focus on action, you also build resilience. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and moments when things don't go as planned. But if your worth is rooted in your ability to act, adapt, and persevere, no obstacle can hold you back for long. You're not defined by a single failure or a temporary setback. Instead, you're defined by your ability to keep moving forward, to learn from every experience, and to rise stronger every time you fall. Actions have a ripple effect. When you show up and deliver, you inspire others to do the same. People notice dedication, effort, and consistency. They see the results of your work and the integrity of your character. And that kind of influence can't be achieved through words alone. It's something you earn by living your values, pursuing your goals with determination, and proving that you're willing to do what it takes to succeed. Ultimately, proving your worth isn't about seeking validation from others. It's about building a foundation of trust and credibility through what you do. It's about showing, not telling, that you're capable of achieving great things. Actions leave an imprint that lasts far longer than words ever could. When people look at you, let them see someone who doesn't just talk about their dreams, but who brings them to life through consistent, intentional effort. Let them see someone who embodies the principle that success is built through what you do, not what you say. Determination and discipline outweigh talent every time. Talent may get you started, but it's determination and discipline that carry you through to the finish line. Talent is often admired, even envied, but talent without the backbone of perseverance and self-control is like a car with no fuel. It looks great, but it's not going anywhere. On the other hand, determination and discipline can take even the most average abilities and turn them into extraordinary outcomes. These qualities are the great equalizers, the forces that level the playing field and give anyone the chance to rise above their circumstances. Determination is the relentless pursuit of a goal, no matter the obstacles in your way. It's the inner fire that keeps you moving forward when the path gets steep, when the challenges feel insurmountable, and when everything around you seems to be pushing you to quit. Determination doesn't care about talent, it cares about grit. It's about how willing you are to get back up after being knocked down and how committed you are to seeing something through, even when it's far from easy. Discipline, on the other hand, is the structure and consistency that turn determination into progress. It's the daily decision to show up and do the work, whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is what separates those who dream about success from those who achieve it. It's easy to feel motivated when everything is going smoothly, but discipline is what keeps you moving forward on the days when motivation is nowhere to be found. Talent may provide a spark of inspiration, but discipline builds the habits that sustain long-term success. The combination of determination and discipline is unstoppable. Where determination gives you the vision to keep pushing forward, discipline gives you the tools to execute. It's not about waiting for the perfect conditions or relying on fleeting moments of inspiration. It's about creating a plan, sticking to it, and adjusting when necessary. Talent might make certain tasks easier, but it's determination and discipline that ensure you stay in the game long enough to master those tasks. People often overestimate the role of talent in success and underestimate the power of persistence. They look at someone who has achieved great things and assume it must come naturally, that they're somehow different or more gifted. What they don't see are the countless hours of practice, the sacrifices, and the unwavering commitment that went into building that success. The truth is, talent can be a starting point, but it's determination and discipline that do the heavy lifting. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable on the road to success. Talent might give you a head start, but when the road gets tough, it's determination that keeps you moving. Discipline ensures that you stick to your principles and your plan, even when the results aren't immediate. It's not glamorous, and it's not always fun, but it's effective. Over time, the effort you put in compounds, creating momentum that propels you closer to your goals. Another advantage of determination and discipline is their reliability. Talent can be inconsistent. Some days you might feel at your best, and other days you might feel off your game. But determination and discipline don't rely on how you feel. They're rooted in action and mindset, in the choices you make every single day. They're the steady forces that keep you moving forward, even when the path ahead isn't clear. It's also worth noting that determination and discipline are qualities anyone can cultivate. Unlike talent, which can feel like a gift you either have or don't have, these traits are entirely within your control. They're choices you make, habits you build, and mindsets you adopt. And because they're under your control, they're also the factors that can make the biggest difference in your life. When you look at successful people, what stands out isn't just their talent, it's their persistence, their work ethic, and their ability to stay focused on their goals. Talent might make them impressive, but it's determination and discipline that make them unstoppable. It's these qualities that allow them to keep going when others give up, to push past limitations, and to achieve results that once seemed impossible. Let your success make the loudest noise in the room. In a world where everyone is eager to announce their ambitions, broadcast their progress, and share every step of their journey, the quiet achiever often goes unnoticed until their results speak so loudly that no one can ignore them. There's a unique power in allowing your actions and achievements to do the talking for you. It's not about boasting or seeking validation, it's about building something so undeniable, so impressive that it speaks for itself. When you focus on the work rather than the applause, you create an environment where excellence thrives. Energy that could be wasted on explaining yourself or proving your worth is channeled into your efforts. This mindset allows you to stay laser-focused on your goals, undistracted by the noise of external opinions or the need for immediate recognition. The quiet pursuit of success doesn't mean you're invisible, it means you're intentional. It's about keeping your head down, doing the work, and trusting that your results will shine brighter than any words ever could. This approach often catches people off guard. In a culture that celebrates the loudest voices and the boldest claims, the person who simply delivers without making a fuss is a rare and powerful force. When you consistently show up, work hard, and produce results, you set yourself apart from those who rely on promises or appearances. Your success becomes undeniable, and it demands attention without ever needing to seek it. Letting your success make the noise also shifts the focus away from external validation and toward internal fulfillment. It's not about proving something to others, it's about proving something to yourself. It's about setting goals, overcoming obstacles, and achieving milestones for the sheer satisfaction of knowing you're capable of greatness. This intrinsic motivation is far more sustainable than the fleeting approval of others. It keeps you grounded and focused on the things that truly matter: your growth, your progress, and your purpose. When you adopt this mindset, you also build resilience. The path to success is rarely smooth, and there will be times when you face setbacks, criticism, or doubt. If your motivation is tied to the opinions of others, these challenges can be discouraging. But if your focus is on the work itself, you'll find the strength to keep going. You'll learn to trust the process, to value the effort over the applause, and to let the results speak for themselves in time. Another advantage of letting your success make the noise is that it builds credibility. Talk can be cheap, and promises can be broken, but results are irrefutable. When people see what you've accomplished, they don't need an explanation or a justification. Your work speaks for itself, and it earns the respect and recognition that words alone never could. This kind of credibility isn't fleeting or superficial, it's rooted in the tangible outcomes of your efforts, and it has a lasting impact. This approach also fosters humility. By focusing on the work rather than the recognition, you develop a deeper appreciation for the journey and the lessons it teaches you. Success isn't just about reaching a destination, it's about who you become along the way. When you let your achievements speak for themselves, you remain grounded and connected to the values that drive you. You're not chasing applause or approval, you're pursuing excellence for its own sake. Finally, letting your success make the noise allows you to inspire others in a profound and authentic way. People are drawn to those who lead by example, who show what's possible through their actions rather than their words. When others see your results, they're not just impressed, they're motivated to pursue their own goals with the same determination and focus. Your success becomes a beacon of possibility, a testament to what can be achieved through hard work and perseverance. Embrace the criticism and doubt as fuel for your journey. Criticism and doubt are inevitable when you aim for something extraordinary. People will question your abilities, your decision, and your chances of success. Some will do so out of genuine concern, while others may be driven by their insecurities or skepticism. Regardless of the intent, how you respond to criticism and doubt can define your trajectory. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, view them as the sparks that ignite your fire. Let every word of doubt and every piece of criticism push you to work harder, refine your skills, and prove to yourself what you're truly capable of achieving. Criticism often feels personal, but it can be one of the greatest tools for growth. It forces you to confront weaknesses, reassess strategies, and strengthen your resolve. While not all criticism is constructive, there's often a lesson buried within it. Learning to extract value from feedback, whether delivered with good intentions or not, can give you an edge. It helps you build resilience and adaptability, traits that are indispensable on the path to success. Criticism is not a reflection of your worth, it's an opportunity to evolve. Doubt, on the other hand, can be a powerful motivator. When others doubt your capabilities, it can stir something deep within you, a desire to rise above their expectations, to defy the odds, and to prove not just to them but to yourself that you have what it takes. Doubt can be a double-edged sword. If you let it consume you, it can paralyze you with fear or insecurity. But if you channel it correctly, it can propel you forward, giving you the determination to outwork, outthink, and outperform. To use criticism and doubt as fuel, you must first shift your perspective. Instead of seeing them as attacks, view them as challenges. Every negative comment, every doubtful glance, and every dismissive remark is a reminder of the work you still need to do and the goals you're striving toward. The more resistance you face, the greater the opportunity to grow stronger and more focused. Resistance, after all, is what builds muscle, both physical and mental. Criticism and doubt also teach you the art of self-reliance. They remind you that the only validation you truly need comes from within. The world may not always see your vision, and that's okay. What matters is that you see it and believe in it. Use the negativity as a mirror to sharpen your focus. Let it clarify your purpose and fortify your commitment. When others doubt you, it's often because they can't see what you see or because they project their limitations onto you. Their doubt is not your truth, it's their perception. Embracing criticism and doubt also requires emotional intelligence. It's not about blindly dismissing every negative remark or stubbornly refusing to listen to feedback. It's about discerning which critiques have merit and which do not. It's about staying grounded and composed, even in the face of harsh words or skepticism. This balance allows you to grow without being derailed by negativity. It teaches you to stand firm in your convictions while remaining open to learning and improvement. There's also a deeper, often overlooked value in criticism and doubt. They keep you humble. When everything is going well and the praise is flowing, it's easy to get complacent or lose sight of your mission. Criticism reminds you that there's always room for growth, that perfection is a journey, not a destination. It keeps you grounded and hungry, ensuring that you never stop striving for better. When you embrace criticism and doubt as fuel, you transform what could be obstacles into stepping stones. Every harsh word becomes a challenge to rise higher, and every doubtful glance becomes a reminder of how far you've come and where you're headed. The negativity becomes noise in the background, drowned out by the sound of your relentless pursuit of greatness. Instead of being weighed down by the judgments of others, you find strength in proving them wrong and, more importantly, proving yourself right. Visualize the victory and let that vision guide you. The mind is one of the most powerful tools you possess. What you consistently envision, you start to believe. What you believe, you work toward. And what you work toward, you manifest. Victory starts long before it becomes tangible. It begins in the space between your ears. By visualizing the success you seek, you create a blueprint that your mind and actions follow. It's not just wishful thinking, it's a strategy grounded in focus and intentionality. When you visualize your victory, you're engaging your brain's capacity to simulate experiences. Athletes do this before stepping onto the field or court, imagining every move, every success, and the feeling of winning. They see themselves crossing the finish line or scoring the winning goal because the brain doesn't differentiate between a vividly imagined scenario and reality. This mental rehearsal builds confidence, sharpens focus, and prepares you for the moment when opportunity meets preparation. The same principle applies to any goal. By picturing your success, you prime your mind to recognize the steps needed to achieve it and to seize the opportunities that align with your vision. Visualization also keeps you motivated. On days when the grind feels endless and the obstacles seem insurmountable, the image of your victory serves as a lighthouse. It reminds you why you started and where you're headed. It's easy to get lost in the monotony of daily effort or discouraged by temporary setbacks, but a clear vision of your goal keeps you anchored. When you can see the finish line, even if it's far away, you find the strength to take another step and then another. This practice isn't just about imagining the destination, it's about immersing yourself in the details. Picture not just the end result, but the journey. See yourself working through challenges, overcoming obstacles, and persisting when others would quit. Visualize the moments of triumph and the sense of pride that comes with knowing you earned it. The more vividly you can see it, the more real it becomes. This clarity translates into determination, pushing you to do whatever it takes to turn that vision into reality. Visualization also aligns your subconscious mind with your conscious goals. When you repeatedly see yourself succeeding, you start to believe in your ability to make it happen. This belief shifts the way you think, speak, and act. You start to carry yourself differently with the quiet confidence of someone who knows where they're going. Doubts may still arise, but they lose their grip because your mind is already focused on the victory ahead. You begin to notice opportunities you might have overlooked, take actions you might have hesitated to take, and persevere through challenges that might have previously stopped you. Your vision also has the power to inspire others. People are drawn to clarity and conviction. When you speak or act with the confidence of someone who knows where they're going, it resonates with those around you. It might even rally support from unexpected places as people see your determination and want to be part of your journey. The energy of a clear vision is contagious, and it can open doors that effort alone might not. It's important to remember that visualization is not a substitute for action, it's a complement to it. Seeing the victory is the first step, working toward it is the second. Together, they create a powerful combination that propels you forward. Visualization gives you direction, but action turns that direction into progress. Without consistent effort, even the clearest vision remains just a dream. But with persistence, that dream transforms into something tangible. Victory is a result of clarity, belief, and persistence. The more vividly you visualize it, the more deeply it embeds itself into your subconscious, guiding your decisions and actions. Your vision becomes the compass that directs your journey, the fuel that powers your efforts, and the light that keeps you moving forward even in the darkest moments. Celebrate progress, no matter how small, because every step forward is a step closer to the goal. Success isn't an all-or-nothing event, it's a series of incremental achievements that build upon one another. When you focus only on the final destination, you risk overlooking the value of the journey. Progress, even in its smallest forms, is proof that you're moving in the right direction. Recognizing and celebrating these moments fuels your motivation and keeps you engaged in the process. It's not about complacency or losing sight of the ultimate goal. It's about acknowledging that every step, no matter how small, matters. The journey to any significant accomplishment is often long and demanding. There will be days when it feels like the goal is still miles away, and the weight of your ambition can feel overwhelming. In those moments, celebrating progress becomes a lifeline. It's the reminder that you are not stagnant, that the effort you're putting in is creating change, and that every step forward is a victory in itself. These small wins are the building blocks of momentum. They provide the encouragement to keep going, even when the road is tough. When you take the time to celebrate progress, you create a positive feedback loop in your mind. The brain thrives on recognition and reward, no matter how modest. Each time you acknowledge an achievement, finishing a task, overcoming a challenge, or learning a new skill, you release a surge of motivation that propels you toward the next step. It's a simple yet profound way of telling yourself, I'm capable, I'm growing, and I'm making it happen. These affirmations reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed, which is critical when doubts and setbacks arise. Celebrating progress doesn't require grand gestures or elaborate rewards. It can be as simple as taking a moment to reflect on what you've accomplished, sharing your milestone with someone who supports you, or rewarding yourself with a small token of appreciation. The act of recognition itself is what matters. It's a pause to honor your effort and commitment, to acknowledge that you're doing the work, and to remind yourself that you're on the path to something greater. One of the greatest benefits of celebrating progress is that it shifts your focus from what's missing to what's been achieved. It's easy to get caught up in what you haven't done yet, the gaps between where you are and where you want to be. This mindset can lead to frustration and burnout, making the goal feel unattainable. But when you focus on progress, you see the evidence of your effort. You recognize that the gap is narrowing, that the small steps are adding up, and that the goal is within reach. This shift in perspective is powerful. It transforms the journey from a daunting uphill climb to a series of manageable steps. Celebrating progress also builds resilience. When you acknowledge your achievements, you reinforce the belief that you can overcome challenges and persevere through difficulties. Each milestone becomes a testament to your determination and resourcefulness, reminding you of your ability to adapt and succeed. This mindset is essential for navigating setbacks and obstacles. Instead of feeling defeated, you draw strength from the progress you've made and use it as a foundation to keep moving forward. Progress is not always linear. There will be moments of acceleration, moments of plateau, and even moments of regression. But celebrating progress teaches you to value the journey as much as the destination. It's about recognizing that growth happens in the doing, that success is built one step at a time, and that each step forward is a victory worth honoring. When you celebrate progress, you create a culture of perseverance within yourself. You build the habit of looking for the good, finding the lessons, and cherishing the journey. Every step forward, no matter how small, is proof of your commitment to your goal. It's a testament to your decision to keep going, to keep trying, and to keep believing in what's possible. When you celebrate these steps, you remind yourself that progress is progress, and progress is enough to keep moving forward. Each small win is a piece of the larger puzzle, a step that brings you closer to the success you're working so hard to achieve. Thank you.